Well, hello there, I'm Jabda, and this is Let's Play Pool of Radiance. This is the original Pool of Radiance, released in '88 by Strategic Simulations Incorporated. SSI, I believe, got a license to produce a lot of TSR-based games, meaning Dungeons and Dragons games. This particular game was based upon, I think, the first edition of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So those of you familiar with some other, just hold on a minute there, some other Dungeons and Dragons games will find that some things are really different here, and mainly you will notice the differences when it comes to the rules. I will just step through a quick introduction of how you create your own character in this game. There we have the familiar races, of course: dwarf, elf, gnome, half-elf, halfling, human. What you need to think about is that this is the old rules, so there will actually be restrictions, and quite harsh restrictions, when it comes to what kind of classes your character can be, depending on race, and the highest level you can reach in each class. Actually, this game is a first part in a series of 4, and you can export your characters from each game to the next one. So if you want to optimize your chances of having a party that is fit to face the challenges of the last game, Pools of Darkness, your best bet is to choose a human. Because like a dwarf, when you come to the last game, he will be only level 9 and have a pretty useless THAC0 to hit AC 0. Instead, I would go for human. Male or female doesn't really matter, but only, of course, if you choose a fighter. Just to show you, we will go for fighter. And of course, if you're familiar with the later rules of Dungeons and Dragons, you don't recognize the class magic user. Well, that's the wizard. Fighter, well, lawful good. Okay, here's our character and our statistics. As in all SSI games, we can modify this character, but just not right now. So let's go for this one. Yeah, I want to keep him. Let's name him Demo, and I can change the head and his body. And then we come to the battle icon. Here you can change certain things, like the weapon and his head, and of course the colors, like on his hair. Blue. That will be good. Let's exit, and yes. Okay. Now we add the character to our party. He's added. Well, let's exit. And now we got a few more options. So let's modify this character. And here you can freely modify his stats. I think this comes from that you perhaps want to play this game with your favorite character from your Dungeons and Dragons campaign. so you could change these stats to your pre-roll character, and chases hit points. That's the parts we can change. As I mentioned earlier, there's no real difference between a male and a female when it comes to humans, besides this, the strength score. A female can only have max 18 and then 50%, and a male can have the maximum of double zeros, that means 100%. There, let's keep demo. But now, of course, you know, I have already gone through this tedious part of creating your characters, so I will drop demo forever and ever, and let's see if I have a game saved here that's ready for go. Yeah, here we are. Let's have a quick look on these characters. Let's view them. Let's view Thrain, who's a fighter, and Janice is a female fighter. You want to look at her. We have Ranlis, who's a male cleric. Lorraine is also a cleric. Vestra is our magic user, and Anator is our thief. So let's actually save once more. I will choose J for these saves, and let's begin adventuring. Well, greetings, courageous ones. I'm Rolf, appointed by the council to introduce newcomers to the fair city of Flan. If you will accompany me, I will start the tour. Well, let's just recap what has really happened. You see, there's not much text in this game, really. All the text and all the informations are stored in the adventurer's journal. And when it comes to adventurer's journal, we have an introduction in there. And I will just see if I can show you that one by pausing the game now. Okay, I think we got, yeah. Okay, free New Flan. New Flan City Council leading the fight to free the captive city. Heroes are retaking the city block by block from evil hordes. And that's basically what we will do in this game. We are here for the riches and fame and glory, of course. And here's the basic layout of Flan, or the part we will start in. We will arrive here at the docks, the passenger docks to be more exactly. And here's the city hall, and here is the exit to the slums. And basically everything from here and onwards will be city blocks occupied by monsters that we have to clear out. There, back to the game. Now you face the entrance to the Temple of Tyr. Yeah. This is the passenger dock. Yes, I know. Stunning graphics, isn't it? Training school, yeah. I will explain more about that later. And this is a city hall where we'll get our missions. Yes, Soon's Temple, and here are the monster-ridden areas of the old city. Dum 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 da. Yep, we will go there for our first mission. The tour has ended. Okay, let's have a look on the area map. There we are, and this is City Hall. Let's go there first. GCNS. And that's actually, I think, where I'll have to break for this time. So until next time, bye bye.